considering that everyone has the exact time in every time zone on Earth in their pockets at all times. A mechanical watch that costs more than a house can seem like a curious investment. But these days, watches aren't really about telling the time. Instead, they are more like functional jewelry, a way for men to buy themselves something fancy but also know that what they have purchased does more than just look pretty. The best watches do, of course, look very pretty, but like an Italian sports car, your outlay also buys you precision engineering and decades of heritage, which makes it all feel a bit more justifiable than dropping more than most mortgages on a ring with a big diamond on it. The most expensive watches on Earth then tend to fall into one of two camps. On the traditional side, you've got 6 and sometimes 7-figure timepieces that earn their price tag by squeezing incomprehensibly complicated engineering into teeny tiny cases. This is where you'll find the flagship watches by your Swiss old guard and the old disruptive new brand, which use nothing more than cogs and gears to track the movement of the planets or chime like Big Ben. On the other side, you've got the watches that are expensive because they're made from some expensive stuff. Precious metal, hand-cut diamonds, bits of meteorites, bling, basically. But when you want people to know that you have spent the GDP of a Pacific island on your watch, sometimes the best way is to make it glittery. Without any further ado, let's take a look at the top 10 most expensive wristwatches you can even find in this world. But before we continue, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get the notification whenever we drop a new video. On number 10, we have the Hublot Big Bang. The price tag on this bad boy is $5 million. This is easily the most expensive Hublot wristwatch, which retails at a whopping $5 million, and was also the timepiece that was gifted to popular rapper and music artist Jay-Z on his birthday by his wife in 2012. This is a truly fascinating watch by Hublot, as it is enveloped in about 1282 diamonds of numerous varieties and styles. Some of these shiny pieces include 6 emerald cut diamonds that are approximately 3 carats per diamond. Additionally, there is a mighty 100 carats worth of baguette diamonds aesthetically placed in this watch. What makes this watch so special is the sheer amount of precision that has gone into making this watch. A New York jeweler was responsible for making this timepiece so irresistible thanks to more than 40 years of experience he brought with him whilst cutting every stone that sits snugly on this watch. It exudes the air of luxury and elegance that is effortless. At number 9, we have Patek Philippe reference number 1527 with the price tag of $5.7 million. In 1933, Patek Philippe cemented his place in history by making one of the most complex watches by hand for Henry Graves. Not much is public about this watch, but it is one of the 2 reference number 1527 watches. The first Patek Philippe watch now resides in the Patek Philippe Museum in Switzerland. The second reference number 1527 watch features a chronograph, unlike the first, unsold one. It registers time through a 30-minute register. It has 3 subsidiary dials and a tachymeter scale on the outer rim. It has a 5-minute division on the silver matte dial with gold Arabic numerals. At number 8, we have Patek Philippe reference number 1518 in stainless steel, which is worth $11.1 million. Like the Monet Meteorized, the 1518 series by Patek Philippe II is limited edition, and only 4 watches were created. What makes it so special and unique compared to other expensive watches is its unique casing. Usually Patek Philippe is known for creating watches in yellow and rose gold. But with this version of 1518, they went for something different and instead made it in stainless steel that exudes panache. This watch was created in 1941 and therefore invariably was one of the first chronograph watches to have existed by Patek Philippe, and it has only recently been auctioned off for $11.1 million. At number 7, we have Paul Newman Rolex Daytona with a price tag of $17.6 million. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona sold for a whopping $17.8 million in 1968 in front of 400 enthusiasts who gathered at the Philips New York headquarters. It is not a classic design but has a rather Art Deco aesthetic. In place of the regular dial, Paul and his wife opted for the exotic black and white dial. Just like a fabled Hollywood star who was seen wearing it, it has a whimsical feel. Rolex classified models like these are professional timepieces, and the company did not produce too many Daytona models. Paul Newman's Daytona's rarity combined with customization and personalization easily racked up $17.8 million at the auction. Number 6, we have JaegerLeCoultre Billionaire watch with a price tag of $18 million. There's something incredibly graceful about this Billionaire watch by JaegerLeCoultre, and its name very describes how would you feel once this watch fits snugly on your wrist. At $18 million, every inch of the wristwatch's body is covered in diamonds worth 260 carats. These diamonds, having the classic emerald cut, are not the only shiny rocks that make it to the watch. The Billionaire also boasts for 19 jewels, about 167 other components, and a skeleton face, truly making it one of the most expensive watch brands. At number 5, it is the 201 carat watch by Chapard with a price tag of $25 million. As the name suggests, this is one of the most expensive wristwatches with about 874 diamonds, which add up to 201 carats. The watch itself is extremely fascinating with several glittering, colorful diamonds adorning its surface. Of these, you are likely to spot a blue colored diamond of 12 carats, a 15 carat diamond in pink, and an 11 carat diamond colored white. In addition to this, there are also more diamonds in yellow and white that make up 163 carats of this watch. It is truly a stunning masterpiece. At number 4, we have JaegerLeCoultre Jewelry 101 Manchette with a price tag of $26 million. The JaegerLeCoultre Jewelry Manchette is one of the costliest timepieces ever made. It consists of a substantial brand that is polished and encrusted with diamond set links. The small manually winded clockwork sits on white gold and diamond bracelet. The face of the watch is covered with sapphire glass. The exclusive work of art from JaegerLeCoultre has 576 diamonds on 11 onyx gemstones. Although no exact information on the complications and design of this masterpiece is available, horologists insist that a similar one was given to the Queen Elizabeth II to honor 60 years of her tenure. At number 3, we have Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime with a price tag of $31 million. A one-of-a-kind Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, reference number 6300A, sold for a hammer price of $31 million at Only Watch, a charity auction held in Geneva which top watch brands donate special editions. The Grandmaster Chime, reference 6300A010, was created especially for Only Watch, and it is the only one that will ever be made in stainless steel. There are front and back dials which can be changed via reversible locks. The salmon-colored front dial bears the inscription "The Only One" on the alarm sound dial at 12 o'clock. Patek Philippe originally introduced the Grandmaster Chime in 2014 in a series of 7 pieces to mark its 175th anniversary. It is the most complicated watch Patek Philippe has produced. At number 2, we have the Fascination by Graf Diamonds with a price of $40 million. Graf Diamond is a company that has created the most expensive watch that money can buy, and one of them is Fascination, which would set you back by $40 million. Staying true to its name, you will find that this watch, containing a 38.13 carat pear-shaped diamond in the center, can also be transformed into a ring. The entire watch is studded with a white diamond worth 152.96 carats. And on top of the list, at number 1, we have the Hallucination by Graf Diamonds with the price of a whopping $55 million. You cannot talk about the world's most expensive watch and not include Graf Diamonds. Hallucination would cost an enormous dent worth $55 million in your pocket. The bracelet of the watch itself is made of platinum, which is then covered entirely in 110 carats of diamonds and myriads of color like blue, yellow, pink and green to go with heart, emerald, pear and round shapes. It is the best and the most expensive watch that money can buy. These magnificent watches are a blend of luxury and functionality all clubbed into a sleek and stylish wristwatch that will instantly take your glamour quotient a million times higher, exuding pure elegance. And these prestigious watches offer the perfect opportunity to indulge. Whether you're looking for a watch that offers multiple functionalities or are simply looking for something stylish and elegant that can make a stylish statement, these watches do the trick. These are the world's most exquisite watches that can give you a glimpse into what opulence looks like. Thanks for watching the video. Kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel for more luxurious videos.